All right, man. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys kind of like the streaming setup, right? So I'm doing. Well, if this is your first time here, let me make sure the camera is good. Well, guys, if this is your first time here, my name is Jay. You've been sorry, I'm trying to do like an outro. Hey, so my name is Jay. My YouTube channel is called Trippin with Jay. And basically, when I'm not doing travel vlogs, I'm not traveling around the world. I love to talk about specific topics surrounding travel. So it could be how to travel on a budget. It could be countries to avoid if you don't like overcrowding. Um, it can range from a myriad of topics, and I try to be as entertaining and I try to be more as informational as possible and kind of keep it professional as well. So, guys, if this is your first time here, this is the first time you're watching any content from my channel, I highly suggest that you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And for all the supporters that you guys are already a part of the family, we're already 20,000 strong on the subscribers. You guys are part of the family, and I do appreciate that. So today's topic, man, is about countries that I think that you guys should avoid if you don't like it being overcrowded with tourists, right? And the reason that I really want to talk about this topic is because when I go to a particular country for the first time, or if I'm like a repeat traveler to a particular place or a particular country or city, I want to be immersed in the culture. And a component of that, man, is like talking to the locals, interacting with the locals, patronizing their businesses when you are traveling overseas, and that's okay. It's okay if you like doing that. And for me personally, everybody, like, what kind of ruins a trip that that I go on sometimes, and it's pretty frequent, is the presence of a lot of foreigners, a lot of tourists. So when I go to cities that don't particularly have a lot of tourists, I tend to have more fun, if that makes sense. But then when I want to have that tourist type of vibe, I typically go to cities like Playa del Carmen or Cancun, and I have friends there as well that are American. So I really do like traveling there. So that's not this isn't a bashing video or whatnot, but we're gonna begin pretty soon here, man. And if you guys are tuning in live, the chats are open. So I highly encourage you guys to participate in the chat and let me know the countries that you guys think that are on this list that I made up in my head. And then on the contrary, I'm going to give you guys specific cities in some countries where are less known to tourists. Okay? So let's start off with the first country and city. And if you guys know, especially my people that are in the Passport Bro movement, man, this city here, I'm going to show you guys on the screen here. Give me 1 second. So the first city, make sure the camera's good, guys. You guys can see me a little bit better. The first city is Sosua, DR. And it's for a few reasons, man. And and it's us too, right? It's us YouTubers that are kind of like screwing it up. So a lot of content creators, especially that are in the Passport Bro travel space, they have a tendency to go to Sosua. And over the years, after Sosua all over YouTube, consistently and constantly, it has led me to add Sosua to the list where you may want to avoid if you want like that type of trip where it's a complete immersion in the Dominican culture. But if you're a fan of that stuff, man, you like seeing tourists, you like, seeing the chicas or whatever, that might be a place for you. But for a traveler like myself, I travel for the culture, man. I travel for the culture, and women are a byproduct of that. I don't make that the main reason for my travel. Food and the culture is the main reason for my personal travel. And honestly, I if I ever do go to Sasua, of course you guys would see it, but I would honestly just go once and just to see how it is, just see how what the vibe is, and that's it. Like I'm not gonna be repeatedly coming to Sasua because from what I see online, like what I see on YouTube, bro, it's like nothing but chicas and watching them walk down the beach. I'm like that stuff kind of gets old once you keep seeing it on YouTube over and over again. Like people being on creep cam and having secret cameras trying to record chicas out on the beach or whatever. I'm like, dude, that's kind of lame, like low key. And I would not want to be a part of that, bro, at all. So let me know what you guys think about Sasua. I I may go maybe like in a couple years. I do have to hit Southeast Asia first this year, and I'll be going to Southeast Asia in November. So I'm going to take you guys along with me, show you some live streams, and have some fun, man. We're going to link up with a lot of YouTubers out in Southeast Asia as well. And along with that, man, I'm going to have a few guests on when I do my live streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I've set up like a few appointments already with a few YouTubers, and you guys may know a couple of them. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed to the channel for that. So not going to hold you guys up with the rest of the list. The next city in this is one of my favorite countries on the planet, man. Sadly, I had to add it to the list. It is loading. Cancun. One of my favorite cities in Mexico because it's just a vibe, man. But honestly, the best vibe, guys, the best secret, it's not a secret anymore, is Playa del Carmen. If you really want like a touristy vibe and you don't want to be hassled by a whole bunch of like cab drivers or even need to take a cab anywhere, and you want to walk during your vacation, your trip there, and you want to go to like nice beach areas that aren't just overrun with tourists, Playa del Carmen is one of my favorites because it's not too overly expensive like Tulum is. Because us normal people, we can go to Tulum and have fun, but Tulum is expensive. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. $30 for a cheeseburger is not it for me. But Cancun is added to the list for me because it has been overrun by tourists. So I'll show you guys actually a video here. Let me pull it up, and you guys can see that the airport, bro, the freaking airport in Cancun. Holy, I've been looking at videos lately, and it's just been backed all the way up, man. Let me see if I can find a video of it. Let's see, crowded. And I'm gonna give y'all a secret too, if you guys want to get through the Cancun airport pretty quickly, man, because it's definitely a couple of secrets out there, and I want to show you guys how to do that, man. But yeah, I don't think I can find it, but whatever. Yeah, Cancun's added to that list, and let's see. Oh man, I hate that I added this to the list, man. I hate that I added this city to the list. Oh my gosh, I should actually change it to Pattaya. I should change it to Pattaya, bro. As much as I love Thailand, bro, it's honestly becoming overrun with content creators and YouTubers, and I don't find an issue with that, honestly. Like, get it how you live, like do what you please out there. But if you guys are looking for that type of vibe where there aren't a whole bunch of tourists in Thailand, you may want to stay away from Pattaya and Bangkok and probably go down to, where is that city? Hua Hin. Hua Hin is one of the secrets. Hua Hin. So Hua Hin is, of course, is a beach town, right? So you do have the beach there, and it's very, from what I can tell from like my friends that I've been there, from YouTube videos that I've watched, it's kind of like a more tame Bangkok or Pattaya. It's like really chill of a beach town. It does have a nice nightlife though, from like what I can see, but it's not as like hype as a Bangkok or Pattaya, right? And even if you want to get away from that, there is Chiang Mai, right? So Chiang Mai is way up north. Okay. Chiang Mai might be one of the least known about like cities in Thailand that doesn't really get a whole bunch of attention to it. And that's because that it's not like a super hype city like Pattaya or Bangkok. It's fairly inexpensive to travel within Thailand. So when you go to Thailand, I highly suggest you guys make time to go to Chiang Mai. It's fairly inexpensive to visit, and accommodations are super cheap. I've been looking at buying property out in Thailand as well. In Chiang Mai, it's very, very affordable. If you're flying into Bangkok, just fly to Chiang Mai. Don't even think about taking the road to get there. Or if you can fly directly into their international airport, do that, right? Also, I've heard great things about Chiang Rai in Thailand as well. But if you guys are looking for that more of a local type of vibe, I would say Hua Hin, Chiang Mai. Hua Hin is easier to get to by car, and you don't have to really get on another airplane. So I would highly suggest you guys make time to go to Hua Hin as well. That's one of the places that I would honestly go to, which I am going in November. So let's go to the next one, man. We got another one on the list. I think this one is deserving. Why am I searching for Costco, bro? Costa Rica. Yo, I'm typing in Costco. I'm like, no, Costa Rica, bro. San Jose, Costa Rica. Also, Hako is all right. I'm gonna give you a lowdown, man. Hako is, from what I've seen on YouTube and from what I've heard from other expats, passport bros, or what have you, Hako, Costa Rica is kind of like a Sosua Junior, in my opinion. You know, there's a beach right there, just like it is in Sosua, and they have chicas there as well. Honestly, it's been overrun with tourists, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I would honestly avoid Hako if you guys are looking to like get away from all the tourists and you want to have more of a local vibe. I do have a city in. Did I have it on the list? No, that's Panama. So Panama is actually on the list. If I were you guys, if I wanted like a local vibe in Costa Rica, let's see. I think it's just, damn, I think it is San Jose will be a good place, of course, but not like in the downtown. But there was another, is it Guancast? My bad, y'all. Guancast. They have this whole region here, and I think they have the airport as well. Let me search it for real quick. Hey, we do it live, man. We do it live. This is not like pre-recorded, man. So the airport is right there, and honestly, I would honestly like look into going to Guancast or Liberia in Costa Rica. Those are the two. I would say stay away from Hako if you guys want like a local vibe. San Jose, it's okay, honestly. But the entire country overall is like really beautiful, man. I can't even stress to you guys like how beautiful Costa Rica is. Okay, so we hit one last One last spot. Manila, Philippines. It's become a expat or a digital nomad hotspot lately, right? It's a humongous city, bro. It's a huge city. Um, Beautiful people there. They speak English. That's one of the best things about the Philippines is that their main language is English, right? So that's why this is one of my favorite countries in Southeast Asia is because I don't have to struggle with learning another language or there's no language barrier to speak of. And I know some words in Tagalog too, so that helps. So Manila has become a hotspot for people to visit, and I understand it's very affordable for accommodations, for food, for literally everything else, right? The plane ticket is literally the most expensive thing that you will have to do to get here. But if you want more of a local vibe, you don't want a whole bunch of noise, a whole bunch of pollution. Let's show you some secrets, man. We're gonna go to El Nido, bro. El Nido in Palawan. From what I see on YouTube, man, this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen here. So let's check it out. Okay, Google got some good photos. Okay, it's a paradise, man. Look at this. Wow, bro, this is crazy. So El Nido, if you guys want more of a local vibe, where it's more remote, right? So you're not gonna have like a lot of places to like a lot of conveniences that you may be used to. The infrastructure may not be there. Also, another island, Siargao. Another one of the favorites, man, that I've only seen a few YouTubers actually go to in the Philippines. So Siargao is another one of my favorites. I'm actually going to be going here. Oh my gosh. Hey, man, just drop me off in a helicopter on this island, bro. Leave me some food for like a week and a baddie, and I'm straight. Yo, leave me alone for like a week on this island. But this I heard Siargao is literally one of the most beautiful places on the planet. This looks this looks incredible. Yo, who wouldn't want to go here? So yeah, if you're gonna go to the Philippines, man, land in Manila. Spend a couple days in Manila, and then move around the country, man. You know, go to Boracay. You can go to Siargao, is one of my favorites, and El Nido. Just go there, bro. Because honestly, myself, I had a trip planned back in 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020, and I had to cancel my Philippines trip, bro, and it hurt me to my soul. Okay. Now we're about 34 minutes into the stream, man. I just named 5 places that you guys probably should avoid if you want like more of a local vibe, you want a more culture, and not like run into another expat, not run into another tourist. I gave you guys those places that you may want to avoid. Let's go to some spots where you would want to go if you want to avoid tourists. Some more spots, right? And I got a couple of videos to go along with that too. So let's take a look at Panama. What's going on in Panama? There's a city called Boquete. Hold on, that actually activated my Siri, which is funny. Okay, Boquete, Panama is right. Damn, I didn't even know it was that small. That's what she said. That's a tiny city, man. You're definitely not going to run anybody there that's from the U.S. So, I do have a couple of videos, right? Here. So this is why move to Boquete, Panama. Retire in Panama. I actually have a real estate client that wants to retire in Panama, and I encouraged it fully. But shout out to Abroad Ability, and this video is fair use. I'm going to probably mute it and just give you guys like a little short look at what it actually looks like. Oh, bro, that food looks amazing. Look how beautiful it is, man. And these are the spots, like, guys, like, these are the spots, the cities, the countries where you want to visit for the first time, but you are like a more experienced traveler. Because when you first start traveling, you're going to be out of your comfort zone and you kind of want to be surrounded by people that speak your language. So you may want to go to the more touristy cities where you're going to run into people that are from America, that speak English, and befriend them, right? But as an experienced traveler, that kind of gets like, that wears you out a little bit, right? There's no like surprise factor anymore after a while, and you want to start exploring out into different cities that other expats, other digital nomads may not even know about yet. That the next hotspot hasn't even been talked about yet, right? We always look at countries in like Thailand, Philippines, Mexico, because they're affordable to live in, but the different cities give you a whole different vibe, right? So I encourage my digital nomads and my expats, get out there, spend 6 months in a city that nobody's ever heard of, where they don't speak any English, and just figure it out and have fun, man. Have some type of surprise to your travel, and that's what life is, bro. It's about having new experiences. And I think that us here in America, in the Western world, we've been too far consumed with being a consumer, bro. Like being materialistic, and we don't focus on having experiences anymore, which is one of the best things you can ever do, man. Just to see a new country and not see anyone that speaks English. That's the best part, bro. Okay, we got Boquete. Let me read a little bit about Boquete from my source here. So I'm gonna read this in a very calm voice. Nestled in Panama's highlands, Boquete is a small town known for its cool climate. That's a plus. Coffee plantations and expat-friendly vibe. Unlike Panama City, which sees more American tourists, about 500,000 a year, Boquete remains under the radar with only a fraction of that traffic, mostly retirees rather than younger travelers. Its affordable cost of living, a single person can live on $1,500 a month.
Damn.
And welcoming local community make it a good spot for passport bros or expats seeking a slower pace and genuine connections. The town's flower festivals, ooh, that's what we saw in the beginning of this video, was the flower festival. Let me go back to it so you guys can see. Oh, shit. Where were we? It was right here. This is the flower festival here. Let's see. Where were we? The town's flower festivals and hiking trails offer cultural immersion without overcrowding. Okay. Did y'all know about Boquete? Okay. Probably not. So let's go to the next one, man. And it's in one of my favorite countries, Colombia. But it is not Medellin. It is not Bogota. It is not Cali. It's not Santa Marta. None of those places, bro. Probably somewhere you've never heard of. And I promise you that. I bet you it's a place you never heard of before. Let me know, chat. Have y'all ever heard of this city? It is called, man, I'm gonna mess it up, bro. Pereira. Is it Pereira? Let's take a look, man. All right, man. It's here. Where is this? I've never heard of this place before. Okay, so it looks like it forms a triangle with Medellin and Bogota, and it's a little bit far away from Cali as well. Let me read a little bit why, right? So while Medellin and Cartagena draw millions of American tourists, over a million of y'all went to Colombia in 2024. Holy. In Colombia's coffee region, sees far fewer visitors, estimated at under 100,000 annually. It offers a vibrant social scene with a low cost of living, about $1,000 per person, bro. What?
Damn.
And a reputation for friendly locals. The city's proximity to natural hot springs and coffee farms provides opportunities for cultural engagement, making it an ideal, less touristy spot for us. And we can actually, it says that you can actually build relationships with the locals, which is what we do. Okay, let's take a look at a video of shout out to this content creator, Jake Runnels. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this, man. We're gonna play it. So Jake, hopefully I can use your video here, bro. If not, let me know.
Guys, what's up? Today we're in Pineda. I've talked a lot about Pineda.
It's Pineda. Pineda? What?
Talked about ad nauseum, but in this video we're actually going to kind of, for once and for all, just give a full, complete walkthrough, complete guide of Pineda. I think that going forward in the future, you're going to see an exodus of people from the major tourist spots like Medellin, Cartagena, places like that. And they're going to come to places like the Coffee Access. And they call Pineda Mini Medellin. They're called Mini Medellin.
Mini Medellin? Yo, that's a W. That's a W in my book, bro.
You're going to find more and more people here. Every foreigner that I meet here.
Average temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. That's fucking perfect.
They come here and they say, oh my God, I was in Medellin. It's the same story every single time. I feel safer. I feel more relaxed when I walk around. And today we're going to show you Pineda, make you feel more comfortable with the city, because we want you guys to come and ruin Pineda just like you guys did Medellin. We're going to do it.
You say come to Pineda and ruin it just like how you did Medellin is hilarious, bro. We're not gonna play the whole video. Go support Jake Runnels, man. Thank you for letting me use your video in my video. So this is Videoception. And let me close this out, man, with one last place. And it's going to surprise you guys. The country hasn't even been covered much on YouTube very often. If you do happen to see it on YouTube, it may be the city of Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh, Saigon. You guys may already know what it is, man. It's Vietnam, bro. Now we got the country. How about we take a look at the city that we're going to talk about now? Da Lat, Vietnam. So let me actually turn the music back on. Da Lat. Why is Da Lat on this list? Let's find out now. All right, Da Lat, a mountain town in Vietnam, is often overlooked by Americans who flock to Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. And this is why I wanted to make this video. Ho Chi Minh City has seen over 1 million US visitors in 2024. That's crazy. Da Lat, with its French colonial architecture, pine forest, and cool weather, attracts fewer than 50,000 foreign tourists yearly.
Bruh.
Under 50K, bro? You will not see another person that speaks English or from an English-speaking country with under 50,000 people trying to visit that place. So it's romantic ambiance. Think flower gardens and misty lakes, along with the low cost of living. Bro, y'all are not gonna believe this. $800 a month is what you need to live here.
Bruh.
The $800 a month makes it appealing for expats, digital nomads seeking meaningful connections in a quieter setting. The local night market and coffee culture provide easy social opportunities. And this is why I added it to the list. I saw like a list of a whole bunch of cities, and I was like, wait, I gotta pick just a few to talk about, right? And to research. And I was like, Vietnam, it gets spoken about on YouTube ad nauseum, right? So people talk about the major cities, right? They talk about Ho Chi Minh. They talk about, I think, they talk about Ho Chi Minh. They talk about Hanoi. Da Nang, of course, that's one of the hot spots too. Da Nang is a spot that nobody's talking about. Yeah, man. I wanted to pick just a wild card and kind of look at it. And luckily, I'm going to switch it back to a video. And we got one here. Why you should visit Dalat, our favorite city in Vietnam. And shout out to International Affair, or is that Int Affair? I like the video, bro. And let's watch it really quickly. I want to go to the section here. It says why Dalat, and I'm going to stop the music and fair use, man.
The reason we love Dalat is because it's a really charming city. Because it's tucked away in the mountains, it's a much cooler climate, and honestly, it's a really nice break from some of the hotter areas of Vietnam. Temperatures range anywhere from low 50s to high 70s, depending on what time of year.
Ooh, low 50s. That's cold, bro.
You're here. So keep in mind for when you're packing, you might want to bring something like this.
I love this. I'm subscribing.
Like any mountain town, there's lots of activities for adventure lovers. Just outside of downtown Dalat, you can find mountain biking, canyoning, and there's several waterfalls that you can visit. For the sake of this video, we really want to focus on downtown Dalat specifically.
Wow. Guys, this is their favorite city in Vietnam. This is over. I'm gonna subscribe. That was actually pretty entertaining. This is why like this stuff is kind of important to talk about, because you may talk about a city or a country that no one's talked about before, right? And of course, I didn't forget about the continent, right, guys? There are tons of places to visit in Africa. And honestly, there's honestly been a recent influx of people going to Africa, going to Ghana. We got Flyboy Way, I think, is in Ghana. We got Austin Holloman, that's in Kenya and Nairobi, and some folks in South Africa. There's so many places in Africa that I honestly think people should try to visit. And it honestly has been a very like close guarded secret from like a lot of content creators on YouTube. But in my honest opinion, after I get done traveling to Southeast Asia this year, I'm going to hit Africa next year. I originally planned to hit Africa this year, but there are opportunities like with YouTube over in Southeast Asia that I've kind of already set up that I need to go and actually like meet up with these people and link up, right? So I've reached out to a few YouTubers so far in Thailand, and I gotta look up some in the Philippines as well. So shout out to those guys, man. They know who they are. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. And I think that's it, man. Chat, y'all got any other recommendations, man, on places where if people are trying to avoid tourists and avoid crowds that you guys would suggest here? And honestly, there's endless options here on our planet, right? So I suggest that you guys just start the conversation in the comments below. If you guys are watching this on the replay, just let me know like some places that I didn't even skim over, I didn't even talk about, because you never know. Well, that's going to be it, man. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the live. And again, I'll be doing lives on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I have reached out to a few YouTubers that I will have on the show as a guest, and I will be interviewing them and just hanging out with them, and you guys can ask them questions as well. So I'm going to have some YouTubers that you guys may know. Not going to spoil it. You guys got to find out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. My name is Jay. You've been tripping with Jay. And thank you guys for tuning in to the live. We almost went for a full hour talking and chilling, listening to some good vibes, being exposed to places we've never even seen or heard of before. So if you learned something, go ahead and share this with a friend. And again, you've been tripping with Jay. My name is Jay.